Live from your local news leader, this is KTTC News.
It has been nearly 2 months since a fatal crash near Apache Mall claimed the life of an Owatonna high school senior, Olivia Flores, seen behind me, just weeks from her graduation. Thanks for being with us tonight. I'm Brock Burgee. Caitlin has the evening off. Now, this crash involved an on-duty State Patrol officer, 32-year-old Shane Roper. Earlier today, we got a better idea of how the crash happened and why Olmsted County believes Roper is at fault, now facing 9 criminal charges. KTTC's Noah Kaplan joins us in studio tonight at 10 to explain why these charges were brought forth. Noah.
Well, Brock, Olmsted County now must prove beyond a reasonable doubt that Officer Roper's negligence and recklessness behind the wheel of his squad car is what led to the crash that killed Flores and injured several others. The complaint reads Roper had a history of speeding and careless driving in State Patrol vehicles and that his actions on May 18th were no exception.
I would describe it as reckless driving.
Tuesday, Minnesota State Patrol officer Shane Roper issued 9 criminal charges by Olmsted County for his role in the fatal May 18th crash that claimed the life of Olivia Flores and injured several others. 5 of them were felony charges, including second-degree manslaughter and criminal vehicular homicide, both of these carrying a max sentence of 10 years.
Reaching a speed of 83 miles an hour in this very short distance, approaching a very busy intersection, in our opinion, is reckless.
The criminal complaint says Roper followed a car off Highway 52 onto 12th Street Southwest. Roper then continued his pursuit along 12th Street Southwest. He was headed eastbound, and according to the complaint, he registered a top speed of 83 miles an hour. This is a 40-mile-an-hour speed zone. So when he came through this intersection, he didn't have his lights or his siren on. So at those high speeds, there was no way for him driving through this intersection or the car with Flores in it, which was turning left onto Apache Mall, to maneuver out of the way.
As to some level of uniqueness that Mr. Roper is a member of law enforcement and we're prosecuting it, that would be it. According
to MSP's discipline records, Roper had a history of bad driving instances behind the wheel of a squad car. Past records indicate that he had been involved in 4 prior crashes, all caused by inattentive driving or excessive speed. And on May 18th alone, he clocked speeds of 99 and 135 miles an hour during his shift.
We certainly have reason to believe that people within the State Patrol knew that he was a danger from his past track record, knew that his just normal mode of driving was very fast, very reckless, and often without lights and sirens activated.
Daniel McIntosh and his Rochester-based firm were hired to represent the Flores family. McIntosh says he wonders why MSP continued to allow Roper to drive squad cars given his past record.
Without lights and sirens, that vehicle is no different than you or I driving down the road.
In a statement, State Patrol said the conduct alleged in the criminal complaint is concerning and does not align with the State Patrol's core values. We respect that process and cannot comment further due to ongoing criminal proceedings. Now again, Roper is not booked. He's at his own liberty until his scheduled day in court, which according to Ostrom should take place at the end of August. Of course, this is something we'll continue to follow here at KTTC. In the studio tonight, Noah Kaplan, KTTC News.
Noah, we appreciate your continuing coverage. Now, this has us digging deeper into Minnesota law when it comes to speed limits for emergency vehicles. We'll get to the legal language in a moment. But first, the criminal complaint filed against Roper includes statements from crash site witnesses regarding the trooper's rate of speed. Take a look. 3 descriptors are cited in the document. We have listed them for you here. One witness telling investigators the squad car was flying. Another saying that the trooper appeared in a blink of an eye, and another stating the driver was hauling blank, a 3-letter expletive. You can fill in the blank there. Also stated in the criminal complaint, and I'm going to quote here, no witnesses saw or heard emergency lights or a siren, end quote. According to state statutes, when responding to a call, drivers of emergency vehicles are required to sound an audible signal by siren and display at least one lighted red light on the front of their vehicle. Now, Take a look at this. The same statute goes on to say this does not relieve the driver from the duty to drive with due regard for the safety of others, nor does it protect the driver from the consequence of a reckless disregard of the safety of others. That said, in the criminal complaint, there is mention of a statement provided by Roper to police several weeks after the crash. He said he was not in active pursuit of the vehicle he was following. He also said he was not paying attention to his speed, and he said he believed his lights were still on when he was driving on 12th Street Southwest as he approached the intersection where the collision happened. Roper remains on paid investigative leave. Attempts to reach him for comment tonight have proven unsuccessful.